Well, hello everyone, and welcome to your Capricorn New Moon Astrology Energy Report and Guided Meditation for December 30th of 2024. I am Susan Saucier, your spiritual intuitive coach. Well, first, happy birthday to all the Capricorns out there. Please note that this report's for everyone. If you know your birth chart, you can look to see where Capricorn is, and it will help you know what area of your life that you may be working on during this time. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising, you will more than likely feel this even more deeply. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you enjoy this message. And if you do, I hope you hit the subscribe button and join us every month as we talk about these new moon messages and full moon messages. And a quick thank you out to all those who support me on this channel. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. For those of you who wish to go directly to the guided meditation portion, I've placed a timestamp in the notes below. So let's begin by talking about what you may experience in your world over the next few weeks. First, I'd like to review some of the negative and positive aspects of Capricorn. I review these aspects because during this phase, you may find that the people in your life, and even yourself, may experience some of these behaviors. Sometimes it's a mixture of both, and sometimes it's even none at all, but just help you to understand that they may show up. So some of the negative aspects that you may encounter are Capricorns can be a bit materialistic. They can be pessimistic and stubborn. They can be overly serious and critical, sometimes depressed. They can be unforgiving and suspicious. Some of the positive aspects of Capricorn are they're very determined. They're conventional and hardworking. They're ambitious, organized, sensitive, and loyal. Now, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is associated with discipline, responsibility, and structure. Capricorn is an earth sign, and they represent a practical, disciplined, and responsible approach to life. Capricorn is also a cardinal sign, which marks the beginning of a season. Cardinal signs represent being leaders, and along with the other cardinal signs, they all are the alphas of the zodiac. Capricorn's zodiac symbol is the sea goat, which is a mythical creature that's half goat and half fish. The symbol of the sea goat represents the ability to navigate both the emotional and material realms, and is a reflection of the dual nature of Capricorns. Now let's talk about this new moon in Capricorn and what you may encounter during this time. Well, my friends, this is the last new moon of 2024. And while new moons are all about new beginnings, this new moon has incorporated a few different aspects that make it seem a bit like a full moon as well. So what do I mean by that? Well, while it's a great time to be planting new seeds, this new moon in Capricorn is also encouraging you to honor yourself by closing out some endings that need to be dealt with. Close some doors in order for you to make way for opportunities that you've been seeking to present themselves. In other words, use this time, this end of the year magic that makes most people reflect on everything they've gone through this past year, and with a sigh of relief look forward to the new year to bring about the new changes that you've been waiting for. So let's reflect on what 2024 brought into your life and out of your life. Take a slow, deep breath and just let those memories flash before your eyes, perhaps stirring up some deep emotions. And allow yourself to honor what you've gone through, what you've experienced, the good and the bad. Taking another deep breath in and out, and instead of focusing on regrets or the would haves or should haves, focus on what these experiences have taught you. Some of the struggles you've gone through may have been extremely hard and challenging, but you're still here, and you can look at what you've learned from those lessons. How are you coping? Are there things you want to change about how you are coping with things? Look at the differences that you've made from the beginning of the year up until now. How you've probably found some ways to step out of your comfort zone a bit in some areas, and how where you still feel stuck. And while the new year does bring changes and opportunities for new beginnings, I want you to remember, which I believe I said in my last video, that every day is an opportunity for a new beginning. And every day is also an opportunity for endings if they are needed in your life. You don't have to wait for the new year for the changes to take place. But since you're usually motivated at this time of the year to be done with the old and welcome in the new and celebrate this new year is going to be the year when everything goes right. And you know what? It can be. Every day can be that way for you. The opportunities that wait for you, that are there for you, are sometimes not visible to you because you're in your own way. And sometimes that's due to fear of what change will bring, doubts, lack of belief in yourself, insecurities, and old behaviors and patterns that are familiar and feel safe, even though they may not be that much fun. You are the one that can change your life, not anyone else. The circumstances of your life, while some of you may find yourself in very difficult times, at the end of the day, you are the only one who could make the change. It's going deep inside yourself to find what it is that will give you that extra energy to take care of you. You are worth it. You are worth making that change. And don't be afraid to do so. Because many of you may find that as you welcome in this new year, you have some of the same intentions that you did last year. And a whole year has gone by, and you may have some regrets about the things that you did not do. And that's okay. Instead of focusing on what you could have, would have, should have again, focus on the opportunity that today is a new day. And today is the day you're going to go and do something for yourself to make that change, even if it's one small little step. You see, my friends, we all have the power of our heart and our mind in that connection. And when we use the two together, we create a powerful intention to go after what it is we desire. But if we use it incorrectly, we can find ourselves lost. And when I say incorrectly, what I mean by that is, how are you speaking to yourself? Are you talking negative to yourself? Are you fearful? Are you saying, oh, that won't happen for me, that happens to everyone else? Are you feeling resentful and jealous? Are you feeling angry and hurt? Are you finding yourself feeling like the victim all the time? These represent a part of you that probably started in childhood somewhere. And even though they may feel like they are still a big part of you, because they've become a pattern and a habit, the subconscious mind loves habits and patterns, whether they are good or whether they are bad. When you can change that and create new patterns and new habits, that is when you will find what you are seeking. And when you can feel it in your heart and feel that gratitude and that divine love, then you are sending out the signal to your creator, the universe, whoever it is you worship and pray to bring that to you. Know that you are enough and that you are worthy to receive everything you're putting your heart and your mind and your soul into. Now, as we end this year, say goodbye to the old parts of you that you don't want to take forward. And what are those parts? What are the parts that you want to leave behind? And as you step into the new year, what are the parts you do want to take with you? The parts you really do like about yourself. And then I want you to take a moment and think about someone in your life or someone that you follow or look up to or whoever it may be, that you do have a lot of aspects they have that you really enjoy and admire and would like to have in yourself. And just allow those to fall into the energy field of your body and become a part of who you are. Being confident, not caring what everyone else is going to think or say or judge you. Being your true, authentic self. You are beautiful, you are worthy, and you are enough. So as you look over all these lessons that you've gone through this past year, what have you gained from learning these lessons? The wounds and the traumas, the challenges and the obstacles, they aren't here to defeat you, to hurt you, and to keep you down. They are to push you to the very bottom of your core so that you can find who you really are when it gets tough. Because the traumas and the wounds are powerful, powerful healings that allow you to be all you can be. They pave the way for you to be the person you came here to be. Because when you go through something that's extremely challenging and difficult, it pushes you. It pushes you out of your comfort zone. It pushes you to be someone other than you are every day. It pushes you to break the pattern. And while some of you have been pushed out of that pattern and into a new one, there are still some who feel stuck, who have fallen back into the pattern. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up over this. What I want you to do is to find a way to write down everything you desire in your life. Make it be the first thing you look at every day when you wake up. Say it out loud, feel it in your heart, and then do the same thing every night before you go to bed. This will help to start creating those new ideas and beliefs and thoughts into your mind, because your subconscious mind is very much awake when you first get up and when you first go to bed. Create some new habits that will allow you to make the changes you desire. Instead of getting lost in the victimhood and this will never change for me. I mean, that's going to be what's going to happen if you keep focusing on that and keep believing that and keep stating that and focusing on that until you change. Because we can't change anyone in our lives. Loved ones, siblings, children, spouses, family, co-workers. None of that is in our power. But what is in our power is ourselves and how we show up in the world, how we show up for ourselves. And if I leave you with anything as you end this year, I want you to understand how amazing you are and that you are worth showing up for yourself in every aspect. That means speaking up when you need to. That means setting boundaries and following through on them. No matter how difficult it is, in the end, it gets better. Nothing comes easily. The work is there. You came here to do the work. And you might find yourself saying, oh my gosh, what was I thinking coming here to take on these challenges? Well, what I can tell you is you would not have taken them on if you weren't equipped to handle them. And you are. You are so much stronger than you believe and than you know. So focus on the parts of you that need healing. And if it means going and spending some time with your inner child, to heal some of those wounds, this is a great time to do so. While Capricorn is very determined and hardworking and driven and ambitious and, going out to the world and making things happen, this Capricorn new moon is, like I said, it's a bit different. It wants you to go in and kind of nurture yourself in a different way. Not like you did before, where you perhaps look at the challenges and think of the victim that you've been and the things you've gone through and poor me, but instead to say, hey, put on your big girl or big boy pants and let's go. We have got things to do, and we don't want to let another year go by living the same life we're living if we really want these changes to take place. Do you want to be here in December of 2025 in the same place that you are right now? And some of you may say, yeah, I'm doing pretty well, which is awesome. But for those of you who are not, what is it you need to change? No one else. Nope. Don't mention a person or a relationship or a coworker or anything like that. What can you change about yourself? And that, my friend, will set you free. Remember, you are exactly where you're supposed to be, my friend. You have free will to change, and you have free will to stay the same. Life doesn't come with guarantees, but I will tell you, you are doing just fine. I always like to remind you, and myself for that matter, there's no pass or fail. There's no right or wrong. You're just on your life's journey. You're learning, you're adapting, you're evolving, you're fluctuating, and you're going up and you're going down, and you feel like all over the place at times, and you feel amazing at other times. But allow yourself to be you, because you're amazing, and expand your wings and let yourself fly. Know that whatever lessons keep showing up for you, that is what you came here to learn and overcome. All the life experiences that you've endured so far, they carry the missing pieces that will help you move through those lessons successfully if you allow those missing pieces to fall into place by getting out of your own way and not making excuses or blaming anyone else, but going, oh, what can I do to change this about myself and why I react the way I do, or why I create and tend to have these relationships that happen in my life. So going forward into 2025, and every day for that matter, what is it you want to do to change about yourself? And you will, by taking the step and making that statement every day. You can write it down, you can state it in your mind, you can even sing it, doesn't matter. But if you are not taking one step of action towards it, it's just going to sit there. My question to you is, what is the first action step you're going to take to make that change? Always remember, my friend, your angels, guides, God, your creator, spirit team, the universe, everything is supporting you. And if you feel alone, then you are being taught how to be alone, how to love yourself unconditionally, to be able to be alone with yourself and enjoy your own company. And you'll find it's quite amazing. You're more than your pain and your scars and your fear. You are an incredible spiritual being. Now, if you're new to this channel, I hope you enjoyed this message and you subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section introducing yourself. And for those of you who are my current subscribers, I hope you enjoyed this message as well. And for all of you, if you're interested in preparing your space for the new moon, I've put a link below for that. And if you're ready to enjoy your new moon guided meditation, well, find a comfortable place and let's begin. Close your eyes and take a nice, deep, cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Asking the universe, God, your creator, to shine light on you during this new moon. And as we join together in love and harmony to create your new world, we ask to be embraced in the highest vibration of pure divine love and pure healing white light, surrounding you with peace, love, happiness and joy, gratitude, safety and protection. Now allow any thoughts that may come into your mind to simply drift up and away, clearing away any clutter that has been clouding your mind, knowing that you can tend to these thoughts later if they are needed. But right now, it's time to allow your body and your mind to relax, to let go, letting all those thoughts drift up and away, making room for clarity to come through. Just letting that space free up, release. For this is your time and your space where you're granting your body and your mind and your spirit the opportunity to design and create a beautiful frequency of high vibrational love and light. Take another deep breath in through your nose and slowly release through your mouth. Notice how your body is responding by relaxing even deeper now, entering into this process of creating your new world, asking Archangel Michael from the south to join you on this journey, bringing safety and protection, asking Archangel Raphael from the east to bring healing as you reclaim your power and leave behind what no longer serves you. Calling in Archangel Uriel from the north and asking for stability and balance in your life. And calling in Archangel Gabriel from the west to shower you with pure, cleansing, white, healing light, love, and peace as you transition from one dimension to the next, letting your body and your mind relax even deeper now, feeling yourself drifting and floating, looking out on the horizon to your future and what you desire. Allow the energy to fill you up with amazing new creative thoughts and ideas. And these thoughts and ideas will bring about the desire that you wish for in your life. And when you see and feel what it is you're wishing to bring into your life, notice what emotion you're feeling. And let that emotion become so big that it's flowing through your entire body and you can feel it. Your mind, your thoughts, your energy. Allow it to flow into your world by enhancing the relationship you have with yourself. Notice that you're talking to yourself with loving words and encouragement. Loving yourself unconditionally. Know that you are worthy to receive the blessings that you desire in your life. And this beautiful energy is now enhancing the relationship you have with others, letting you connect on a deeper level. letting those walls you have built around your heart begin to slowly come down so you can fill them up with loving relationships that you seek. Instead of fear-based, they are now filled with love so that you can attract the right kind of loving relationships that you seek in your life. Now you can feel the energy in your body shifting even more as it's creating balance in the relationships you have with everything in your life, not just people, but creating a balance with the relationship you have with money. Understanding that it's not the money you've been seeking, it's the emotion that you know it will give you. Perhaps it's happiness or relief or joy, freedom, whatever it may be. Let that emotion flow through your body right now and let yourself feel the gratitude of having all that you desire. Be open to receive, planting those seeds, watching them grow and unfolding in your life. Now I want you to think in your mind of a situation or a relationship, something that has been taking up some space in your mind and in your world and your thoughts and your feelings. What has been keeping you stuck? And ask that you can receive clarity on how to move forward. And whether you receive some clarity right now or in the near future, just know that it's done. Know that the clarity is there to bring about the desire that you're seeking. And what is it that you value about yourself and that you value about the world you live in, and how you would like others to value you? Now, as you expand your wings and enhance the way you communicate with others as well, and how you communicate with yourself, know that when you speak lovingly to yourself and you respect yourself, you are teaching others to do the same. Let that emotion fill you up, how it feels to have others treat you the way you truly want to be treated. Now going forward, you will notice when that heavy part of you, the inner critic, shows up, and you will understand the wounds that present themselves to you, because this allows you to bring love and nurturing to that part of you so you can release it into the violet flame, the beautiful purple violet flame. Now invite your inner child to join you on this journey. Give your little one lots of love and support. And let your little one show you and remind you of how creative your imagination can be, and where in your life you can find more balance and harmony when you get out of your own way. Now let that inner child bring up to the surface some of the wounds and the junk that you've put away in the closet that you haven't been wanting to deal with. Knowing that it's safe, you are surrounded by love and light and safety. And it's okay to feel these emotions. It's okay to let your inner child bring you wisdom and knowledge as to how you can move forward in your life by shedding these old wounds that you no longer need to keep with you. Take a moment now to sit with your inner child and to feel the emotions and to just let go. Just release. Just breathe. Nice and slow. Releasing all the stuff that you've been carrying, that you know in your heart you no longer need to hold on to. Letting your inner child know how much he or she is loved, and that you will no longer ignore them when they are needing your attention. Feel that beautiful, divine, unconditional love surround you and your inner child, and let the healing take place. Now love that inner child and let that inner child love you back. Take the time you need to spend together. Knowing you can always connect with your inner child anytime you desire. Now it's time to set your intention. How do you want your relationships to look and feel? With everyone and everything in your life, what experiences do you want to have? Now, as you transition from this world as we know it into a new reality of being, recognize that you're simply floating between dimensions, preparing to transition, to change where needed, to create the world that you want for yourself. The power you hold is within you, and it always has been. It is you and only you who can make that choice. Now see yourself looking up into the sky at that beautiful stars, and you can feel a breeze across your face, smelling the fresh air, taking a deep breath, manifesting what you desire in your life by feeling it, seeing it in your mind, and letting every emotion you choose for your future that you desire to come to the forefront. Feel it. See it before you. Brighten the colors, turn up the volume, let it all unfold, and act as if you have already received all your wishes, and feel that gratitude flow through your entire body. Know that it is done, and that everything will unfold for your highest good and the highest good of all. And so it is. Take in a long, slow, deep breath through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Namaste.